Hey guys, welcome back to Gardening with Creations by DX & Co. Out in my backyard today, and as you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day. Today I'm actually show you a little bit about how we're going to be redoing our rock garden. We've been in this house for just over 8 years now, or going on 8 years, excuse me, next month. And so this is one area that we have completely neglected, and the weeds have taken over, and so it's an area that's full of rocks for drainage. So stay with me, let me show you what that looks like. So as you can see, this used to have a border on it there, and that particular border actually is no longer visible. But let me show you where that border starts. See that border's right there. It should be wrapping around here to the air, underneath the air conditioning unit. You can see all the weed growth that's grown in here. So we have bi-level, so we do need this rocks here for drainage. But as you can see, it's just a mess. It's overgrown. It's just full of weeds. You can't even find the border anymore. The rocks have actually spilled out into the lawn, so I've actually hit them with my lawnmower. I've broken a window more than once, unfortunately. And had to have that replaced. So it's really about past time to really address this particular bed, but you can see it is a huge bed. So we're going to be tackling that, and not only are we going to redo this rock area, but we're also going to put in some plants. We get a lot of mosquitoes out here, so we're going to put in some different plants that I'll show you guys in the greenhouse that are in there right now. We purchased a couple and we'll be filling in some more, but I wanted to show you guys the start, and then we'll show you some steps along the way and the finished product, so that way you guys maybe get some ideas for doing it yourself. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I am weeding out this section, as we've talked about, that we're going to get this whole garden done. You guys may have seen the Mythbusters video, and I know this is very daunting. It looks like I have a long way to go. You can see we actually got a lot done over there already, and you know, this was actually all overgrown with grass. Couldn't even see the edging there. So but I actually wanted to show you guys, I'll link this at the video at the end, how that all natural weed killer, the Mythbuster that we did, it has been, I want to say 3 weeks now. I'll have to check that exact date and let you guys know. I'll put it in the description of the actual date, but you can see the spots where we actually poured that. This stuff stayed dead. So just goes to show, a lot of people wanted an update on that. Figured I'd add it in here. So you can see, guys, a lot of progress made, and I still got a little bit there to do and move the weed buckets, but you can a little bit more there, but a lot of progress made in one day. So it took a lot of hard work, my wife and I, just weeding by hand. You asked why we don't use the all-natural weed killer on this. In particular, this 50 foot of gravel. The reason for it is because we plan on planting stuffs, and that stuff does kill without prejudice, so it will continue to kill, as we proved over there in the last shot there, that it will continue to kill. So I need to lift up this edging with a shovel, try to raise it up a little bit, and I'm going to edge it with my edger and just kind of reshape it, if you will. And then we'll be planting some plants in there hopefully tomorrow, and I'll show you that. So it's very windy out today. I hope it doesn't pick up too much on the microphone, but I want to show you before we actually get the plants in the ground. We've got some English lavender and different variety of lavender here and here. We're going to be putting in some chamomile. This is actually catnip. It's a little unruly. I'm going to give it a couple of days of being in ground, and I'm going to trim it back and maybe propagate some new ones. We've got our peppermint going in, our sage, chocolate mint, strawberry mint, and then we have some chives that the neighbor gave us. Thought they'd look pretty here and give off a good smell, as well as some lemon balm, and then we're hoping to get some citronella plants propagated from our citronella and put it here. So as you can see, we went with the design here, not only stuff that will kind of bloom in some areas, but more so a very bug deterrent So mint keeps ants away, so we put it kind of in front of our kitchen window so we keep ants and things like that, as well as sage and mints and things like that can actually help deter mosquitoes. So we're actually hoping that some of these stronger plants in this area will help deter mosquitoes and have some lovely smells to boot. So we put the lavender closer to the patio so we get that nice lavender scent when we're eating out, things like that. And also a lot of these plants are all usable plants that we can use for sage like cooking, mint for our waters, things like that, chives for cooking, lemon balms, chamomile are great for teas. So wanted to show you guys that quick review, and then I'll get them in the ground and show you the finished product. Well guys, so what a transformation this garden has become. Still have a couple of weeds back there, I know, but so we've got some lavender here and here, hoping those will bush out a little bit. I've got a few weeds left to pull, but I wanted to wrap this video up. I'm going to raise the liner up just a little bit if there's still sunken in some areas, and I'm going to take my edger and kind of go through with that. But catnip got a good watering. It should bounce back overnight, but kind of looks a little lackluster right now, but it'll be great. Mint, sage, some more mint, right outside the kitchen sink window, so that window actually opens. I might be able to reach outside and just grab some mint off that one. Some chives with some beautiful blooms on them, and got some bee balm, and like I said, we'll get some citronella for this area here, because eventually we're going to redo the garden. The garden's going to be moved out here, and this will be a nice sitting area with our movie screen. So more to come on that in the probably a couple years future. Look for a video coming out on that raised bed if it's not out already. But you guys, give us some comments, some feedback. What do you guys like about this area? Is there anything more that you would add to this area? Mind you, we weren't looking to do annual flowers, things like that. It was really about deterring pests and creating lovely smells back here that really keep down the bugs, mosquitoes, so on and so forth. But what would you do in your rock area, or comment with some ideas that you did in your rock area, and let us know in general what you guys think. So as always guys, really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any additional content, like that elevated raised bed over there and how to build that. If you guys have any comments, make sure you comment down below, and as always, I hope you guys are staying safe and really enjoying your gardens this year.